Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful corsage. Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how to make a corsage. I've got some green heather, some freesia, some forsythia buds, a white rose, some gypsophila, some ivy leaves, and some ribbon. Now to begin, I will start wiring some ivy leaves. Which you have to weave the wire through. And then this is quite long, so I would just cut that. And then take the wire and wrap it round the stem. Take the tape, hold it tightly, not too tight because it will snap, and then pull it at an angle and spin the ivy leaf round. And I would do the same for each of the other ivy leaves. Now I do use ivy leaves quite a lot because they are in the garden, it's easy greenery, and they're hardy as well as long lasting. And I also find they're just very easy to use. And I do often use roses as well. I will start bringing in different flowers in my next videos. I think roses again are quite an easy flower to start with because they're not so delicate. I mean, roses are also my favorite flower, so I often use roses for that. But I think for showing how to make corsages and buttonholes, they're a good flower to use. So I just make small clusters with the greenery, the gypsophila, and the same technique really to tape it. And this wire is very thin, so it doesn't cut through the stem. If you use too thick a wire when you do this, it will just cut through the stem. So it has to be thin and very light. for the rose, I would take the green wire that's slightly thicker to hold the rose and push it through. And as I mentioned before, not to push it through too much because you don't want it to go through the other side. And I would take this silver wire here and then just wrap it round and then tape it. And I would also just cut that, making it much more easier to work with. And finally I will wire these buds, the forsythia buds. And some freesia. And then with the green heather, and then just take back any greenery, any leaves. Now I've got a few things here wired, but I'd also like a different texture, so I'll add in this. And again, stripping back the greenery, and then I would take a thin wire and tape that, like so. And now I'll show you how to put it together. I would take the bigger leaf, like this one is a bit better, ivy leaf. Take this here, the rose, and then actually I put that at the back first and then put that there so it sits more like this. Then I would take the tape, wrap it round, and then we have, this time I'll put the heather more in front. I have some nice forsythia at the back as well, or more to the side if it doesn't fit actually. I can actually do this, that'll look nice. And then I would take the freesia, and this has got a really nice curve to it, so you can maybe arch it over a bit or around to the side. I mean, it's just fun to play around and see what you think looks best. So I think I'll have that there. So I've got it on this side. And again, I would tape that just so they don't move. And then I would take the gypsophila and have that nicely around the front. And then you have this at the back here, so I would just then put another leaf, I believe, there. And then you can choose a ribbon. Really is whichever you think's best. If you want to go for a tartan ribbon, or if you want to have a bit more colour, you can have the light pink. Or the thinner ribbon like this, which also looks really nice. I'm being quite indecisive at the moment because I don't really know which I like best with this. I think I will go for the tartan. And to just give it a bit more of a lift, I think I'll put in some gold leaves, and if you're not sure how to wire them, please check my other videos. I think I'll add a button here as well, just to lift it a bit. And another golden leaf. And then I need a couple of leaves around the front. And now, since that's held in place, I'll just lift that out a bit. Now, since that's held in place, I'll cut these stems. Now, if you feel that you need to really get rid of this wire here, it's good to just press down with your thumb and fold it over. And then if the tape is like this, just take that off. I think I'll do this again. And there we have it. You've got a really nice corsage. And then what I would do once it's made is I'd always have to choose the different pins. So you'd attach these on. And if it's for someone, I would just gently pin them in. And I'd always give a couple, like so. And if you don't like the stem like this, you can also twist the stems and have them curling up so you don't really see them. So then it would look more like this. It's just another way to hide the stem and the wires if you don't like them. And then it would attach onto a jacket like so. Thank you for watching my video. If you'd like to see more on flower arranging, please subscribe to my channel.